Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Lacuna. And in the last episode, guys, Neil's beauty sleep was interrupted by one of his worst fears. Banny, the Drovian diplomatic minister, has been assassinated in the villa he was staying in. A clean sniper shot through his head. Neil is here at the crime scene, and we need to figure out where exactly the bullet is, and more importantly, where it came from. So we're kind of in investigation mode here. We also need to talk to all the people in the house. Let's head out here to the balcony. Oh, and there's the body. And potential sightlines. Okay. So what do we got here? Gattle Hotel. Those are all over the city. 180 meters from here. Okay, I have a feeling the distances are going to be important. Casino. Pretty noisy place. Might help disguise the sound of a gunshot. About 200 meters away. The Sakura Hotel. Looks like a fancy place even at a distance. Maybe 150 meters away. Rocket Tower. It houses some multimedia conglomerate. About 300 meters away. Alright, now let's check out the body here. Foreign Minister Banny. As dead as it gets. Clean headshot. Now is there... Oh, I can't actually check the body any other way. Alright. Now we've got this over here. Oh yeah, that's the priest, or some such, the spiritual advisor. Let's start downstairs, though. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Banny?
We already talked to your colleagues.
I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs?
Why would you need to look in there?
I think it contains an important piece of evidence.
I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive.
Drovian authorities?
We prefer this to be handled by our own people.
The sniper will surely be off planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway. I promise.
Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny?
Look, I understand you're upset. We'll take full responsibility for this when the time comes.
You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gara that one of the champions for Drovian independence is out of the picture.
Sir, please calm down. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now.
Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government?
If you don't cooperate, I'll have to take you in.
I'd like to see you try.
Okay, this is it. Open the cupboard, or I'm charging you with obstruction of a CDI investigation.
Strong-arming people into doing their bidding, huh? Surprising move from a Garian. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. There. Take it. I'm not telling you anymore.
Much obliged. We tried to be nice first. We gave him a chance, you know? Sit here and have a think. Good evening. Ooh, she is traumatized. Okay. Ma'am? Are you okay?
Huh? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then he...
Is there anything I can do for you?
No. Like I said, I'm okay. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back?
The sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in danger.
For a second, I thought he just tripped, but then I saw...
Do you remember the way he fell?
I was standing to his right, and he fell away from me.
So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right?
I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him, and then Smith came and pulled me inside.
Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company, and they should be here soon.
Oh, can we...
Oh, we already went that way. So it was one of the buildings on the right. But... wait a minute. If the shot came from one of the buildings on the right... anything you investigate will be cataloged here, neatly organized by location. That's handy. You're standing to his right and he fell away. Okay. Cool, so he fell to the left. Never mind. And we have our... the shot was fired from. We'll have to hope that we get that right in one. What do we got in here? And there is our bullet. Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is.
Oh, good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to better disguise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters, I would say. 250 tops.
Good to know. Thank you.
By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do.
Well, thank you, Young. So that would have to be this one. 150 from the Sakura Hotel, because this one is 300 meters away. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead. We still have one more person to question. And don't let this guy sweet talk you, Conrad. Okay, what is this? 2 wooden spheres dubbed Babas. Savians use them when praying together.
Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI?
I am. Neil Conrad.
I'm pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjun. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savient farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body, and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me.
I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with.
Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad?
My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims and does not allow touching them.
So you believe in protocol?
Listen, Mr. Arjun, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you.
Please, I'll be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I'll make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Guardian State likes to pride itself on its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words.
I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body.
So, they're empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted guardian soul.
Alright then. I'm sorry. Oh, can we talk to him again?
Intolerance seems to be an empty word on Gara.
I'm keeping an eye on him. Well, that should be all of our evidence. I believe. There's nothing else we can interact with, so let's go ahead and call our shot here. No pun intended. So, the Sakura Hotel, 150 meters away. Cupboard, the bullet, small caliber rifle. Good stuff. Alright, sheets. The Sakura Hotel. And... yes?
Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location.
Got it. See you later. It's going to be kind of a Carmen Sandiego thing that if we go the wrong way, we're going to have to deal with the consequences of it. I mean, that's a good way to go about it, for sure. Double check and see if there's anything that I missed. I think we may be good. Too bad you can't run in investigation mode. But I guess that's why we have the ability to have things highlighted. Hopefully Gary's done with his calls.
Any new findings?
The bullet probably came from the Sakura Hotel.
Yeah, good job, comrade. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can.
Listen, about those bodyguards. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Banny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock's worn off.
Yeah, since when did you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists?
I don't. But these are special circumstances.
Anyway, you should get going.
I'm on the way. Do we have new things? Well, the good news is that news is not broken out about Banny's murder just yet.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the Mansion District was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
What was that? Oh, okay, just the sign. Neil's one of those people, he's kind of like Sherlock. He's only happy when he's working, when he has some sort of puzzle to solve. That kind of personality probably doesn't translate well into a good marriage or relationships in general. Oop. Young, what's up?
Listen, Neil. The police just got an anonymous tip from the Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person.
Why so vague?
I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building.
Thanks, Young.
Talk to you later.
Hey, confirmation. Well, that's cool. I like crime scenes like that. I haven't played a good detective game in ages. So I guess we're heading to the Sakura Hotel. Did Gary beat us there? Or is that a new friend? Guess we'll find out. I hear that beep, and it just... Oh, here we go. Download some new news. What an independent economy would mean. Article by Charles Fly. The possibility and potential consequences of an independent Drovia have been hotly debated in politics and the media lately. While many seem to be focused on the cultural and political dimensions, the real meat of the issue lies in its economics. As a Garian colony, Drovia cannot freely trade with other colonies or planets. Instead, it's forced to export its raw materials, like the ever-important Telanium, to Gara under market value, which then processes or resells it at a profit. The big winners here are companies like the Gara-based mining giant Milex, but also Gara itself, whose hegemony over the solar system is somewhat dependent on its Telanium empire. If Drovia were to gain independence, it could start selling its Telanium to the highest bidder, which would spell massive economic damage for Gara and some of its biggest companies. Yep, definitely sounds like the corporations are involved. Would make sense. Oh, can't go that way. That's a big door in the way. I'm looking for smoking locations. Oh, here we go. Show me that horizon. Okay, I just got this, which is still nice. Smokes like a train.
Good evening, Neil.
Hey, Saito. Looks like you beat me here.
Well, the rest of us use cars, you know.
I know.
Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty. Lights out and no signs of life.
Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around.
But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something.
I'll pay them a visit.
The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far.
Do we know what Diaz looks like?
They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people and their privacy.
So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out.
I opened the sheet. Let me send that to you.
What did you tell the staff?
That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel.
Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me.
Good luck.
Banny's murderer. Okay. Good evening.
Good evening.
Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions?
Naturally.
Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kinds of things.
I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something?
If it is absolutely necessary, yes.
It is.
Well, here you go, sir. But please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour.
Thanks.
I will.
Hey, good evening. Agent Long, CDI.
Hey, Gary. I've got a key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room.
All right. Let's get up there.
Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets.
Alrighty. Well, first we need to see who is hanging out down here.
I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs.
We have witnesses. Oh. Okay. 823 is probably the... Okay, this was Diaz's room. So there may be someone downstairs who knows exactly what's up. Ooh, we got a gun out. Good job on being thorough about that, though. An almost empty whiskey bottle. A pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. Piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Okay, can we actually grab that? Oh, guess we could just observe. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it? We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Well, other than that symbol, which could be a calling card, everything seems pretty normal. Hey, Gary, could you come over here for a second? Yeah, did you find something? Pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot, though. I also saw a tiny blood stain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Yeah, good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Maybe slipped up a little bit. Okay, so we got the symbol. And I think that's everything else here. Because, okay, orange. Yeah. Let's go ahead and question the person downstairs. I'll stay in investigation mode just in case. Alright. What the? Stay calm, ma'am. We're with the CDI. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. And on that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please, make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel? I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening, in the corridor. I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up, and then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off-planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know, I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? Make it quick. Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 and 2. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Well, that could have been worse. I think we handled that as well as we could. Alright. So... Did anything new pop up now that we have that information? Because they did say that things had the potential to change. Nope. Looks about the same. Cool. Banny's murderer. The perp's hair is... red. They have a cut arm. Whiskey bottle. Interesting. So we got to find out a lot of details about them. Yeah, I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track that Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. You should have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know what you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think we're done with this place. So we are going like full Carmen Sandiego with like hair and distinguishing features. I like it. Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Banny was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means that he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No. I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you can't get that far by foot. It's either Saito or Saito. My theory is that he picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight, swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell. Submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. Oh, so we got two mysteries here. So we need to basically figure out what Diaz looks like and find out who his accomplice is. Interesting. Well, I think we'll go ahead and start both of those investigations in the next episode, guys. I hope you're all enjoying it. It's a slow moving, but it's fun, and I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Hope you guys are too. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.